Hey guys, so this video is a little more of a serious one, and if you're watching this on my sneaker channel or my vlog channel, I recommend you go check out the other channel. I won't be talking about sneakers in this video. This is a very personal kind of topic and thing. I'm a little nervous filming this. Try and follow along as best that you can. My name is Christian Cancelon. I'm 20 years old from Toronto, and I've been living with a disorder called Trichotillomania for the last 7 years. I don't tell a lot of people that kind of stuff. I usually keep it to myself. I feel a lot of courage today to talk about it because today is a thing called Bell Let's Talk Day. Basically, it's a day that we try to talk about mental illness and get rid of the stigma behind it and just really be there for each other and become more understanding. And so I've been wanting to make this video for the last months, like long time. This day is like giving me like the push that I need to talk about it, and that was the longest intro ever. So the very first thing I want to talk about is, what is trichotillomania? Now, I'm not even sure if I said that right. I think it's called trichotillomania or trichotillomania, trick for short. Basically what trichotillomania is that it is a impulse control disorder that basically means that whenever I get really stressed or feel really sad and depressed, I start pulling out my hair. I've had it for the last 7 years and it's honestly not getting better. At least I don't think it is. Now, in my real like day-to-day life, not too many people know that I have it. I try and like keep it as low key as I can. However, it's pretty obvious, like just by looking at my face, that something is a little bit off. This is how it started. I was in my senior year of junior high, because I was in a junior high which goes up to grade 9, and in this math class I would get really stressed because I did not know what really was going on. I had a really tough time learning math that year, and so during class I would pull out my eyelashes and I would pull out my eyebrows in the middle of class. And at first I thought it was just a really bad habit, but it continued for a couple of years. And then I looked it up on the internet and it actually had like a proper term for it, which I was really shocked. Right now I'm in my 3rd year outside of high school. So I went through all of high school with messed up eyebrows. I also went through 2 years of college with messed up eyebrows. Now I'm in my 1st year of university. In high school, I didn't really care. I was a very confident person, and no one ever pointed out my eyebrows, like ever, which probably is why I was very confident in high school. But nearing the end of my senior year is when I started noticing it, because it had gotten really bad. So bad to the point where all my eyebrow was gone on one side and only half my eyebrow was on the other. And I actually like went to my prom like that, and I don't even know how I had like the courage to go to prom and like go to birthday parties and go outside. There's some people who have the disorder so bad they try and keep themselves inside as much as they can. They try and not go out in the public. And so if you're one of those people watching this video, stay strong. Just stay strong and hopefully you can try and get through it. So at one point in my senior year of high school, I thought about penciling in my eyebrows with a pencil, and I thought, oh, that would look hideous. Eventually, I started using like real HB2 pencil, like the same pencil they make you write your exams with for school. I ended up using real pencil to do my eyebrows in my senior, my first year of college, which is really weird. I didn't do them the best. My eyebrows looked way worse then than they do now. Like right now, I want to say I've sort of perfected like the best I can my skills as far as penciling in my eyebrows go. But I went from using HB2 pencil. Now I'm using like eyeliner / eyebrow pencil. I believe the proper term is eyeliner. And I've never watched a single YouTube tutorial or anything like that. So it's all me. If you would like to see examples of how I looked, basically watch any of my older videos and you will see there, like the documentation of my eyebrow progression is all in my videos. Some of the things that suck about trichotillomania is that I feel very anxious when I go out in public, because I do my eyebrows, and I do know that people stare at me as I walk past them and stuff like that. Or I've gotten really hideous and ugly looks on the bus, like really disgusting looks, and it's really hurtful and it really sucks. So leaving the house takes a lot of effort. When I first started like penciling in my eyebrows, I'd have to spend about 20 to 30 minutes every single morning before school doing them. Now I can spend 5 to 10 minutes, which is pretty great because it's less time I have to do that, and the chances of me being late for things is less. Now it may be a little bit like dramatic to say everyone who walked passes me stares at my eyebrows, because clearly like I don't even stare at people when I walk past them. Like I keep to myself as much as I can. So, but just the thought of people staring at me makes me feel very uneasy, and so I'll just assume that people are staring at me at this point, and then when I do catch them looking at me, I'm like, okay, I was right, they were staring at me, which is not a fun feeling. When it comes to making YouTube videos online, it is really, really hard because of the amount of hate that people spread on the internet. When you put a keyboard and a computer screen in front of somebody, they become monsters. It's not fun. I've gotten 30 to 50 hate messages a week on YouTube alone, and it's easy to just say ignore it. It's just online. Just ignore it. It's not that easy, especially when you get these messages of hate towards you and harassment when you wake up in the morning, when you go to bed at night. Comments are one of my favorite things on YouTube because they give me more reason and more motivation to make more videos. So when I get a notification on my phone and I'm like, yay, awesome, it's a comment, and then I find out it's a hate message, that really takes a toll on me. And having that happen more than one time in a day really does suck. I'm thankful it's not all hate out there. I made a video called Buying the Yeezy Boost 350s, and at the very end of that video, I spent the last 2 minutes addressing the haters and talking very briefly about the disorder. I'm not in depth as I am right now. And the amount of positive feedback and encouraging comments I got was amazing. I was feeling on top of the world because so many people were sending me love, and I've never felt so much love before, like from total strangers, which is crazy. And I wouldn't just say like YouTube comments, like positive YouTube comments and viewers who are supporting me are my only support system. I also have a loving family. However, my dad is sometimes poked fun at me too, which really does suck. I have an amazing girlfriend that I love so much. She's awesome. I can feel totally at ease and comfortable with her, which is really awesome because I don't get to feel that way with many people. There's only about, like, I can count on, like, my hands the number of people I'm comfortable with, like, showing my face bare with no like eyebrow makeup on, which it sucks. Yesterday I actually decided to leave my house and not have my eyebrow like makeup done at all, and that's because I woke up and I was feeling good. When I was about to do my eyebrows like I do every single morning, Justin Bieber's Love Yourself started playing on the radio. And I was like blown away. I was like, what? No. So I got hit with the feels, and so I was like, you know what? I gotta start loving myself more. And this whole thing has really taken its toll on my self-esteem and my overall confidence as a person, which really sucks. It's definitely prevented me from doing some things I really wanted to do. It's crazy that I post videos knowing I'm gonna get hate just judged on the internet all the time, because the internet's a very judgmental atmosphere. So I think it's crazy that I've still managed to, I still have YouTube channels, I still do this thing. I went to school for journalism. Okay, I went to school for journalism. And when you're feeling super self-conscious whenever you look in the mirror, you're only gonna feel way more self-conscious when you're on camera. I don't know how I made it through journalism school without like real eyebrows. I honestly don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a quick little break. 1 sec. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Round 2. That is actually fantastic. I just want to give you guys some small examples of times where my trichotillomania has gotten really, really bad. And for example, one area is school. If I'm writing an exam, for example, there was this one time I was writing an exam, and by the end of my exam, I had pulled out all of my right eyelashes and most of my left and a lot of my eyebrows. And I looked down at the paper and on the table, and there was like hair everywhere. And I was like, what did I just do to myself? It's really hard because once you start doing it, you just keep going. You just keep doing it. And it's because you get this feeling of like relief when you pull it out. And so that feeling of relief becomes a little bit addicted. And so you want to keep on pulling it out. So the easiest way to like stop is to distract yourself from it. Have someone like tune in and be like, hey, like my mom does this when I'm on my computer. She'll notice I start doing it. She's like, Christian, stop doing that. Stop. I'm like, thank you. Thanks, Mom. I stopped. So thank you, Mom, for that. Some people are very ignorant, and it sucks that they are ignorant because I'm just going all over the place. For example, my little thing, because it's easier for me to just talk about from my own perspective. When I tell people I pull my eyebrows and eyelashes out when I get really, really stressed and really depressed, some people tell me, oh, well, just don't be stressed. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed.
It's not that easy.
I don't know about you. If you can just not be stressed and just not be depressed and not be sad when you are heavily feeling those emotions, I think you have to have like some sort of superpower. If you are going through something like I am right now, really recommend you try and speak to somebody about it. Speak to your family members if you can. Speak to a friend. Speak to anyone you can. Let it out. Because if you keep it all bottled up within yourself, it's really hard for it to get better. And it's really hard to try and move on and not let it define you. One thing I've been doing for the past couple of months, I've been letting what I have define me, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm much more than a person with really weird eyebrows. If you're going through a really tough time in your life and you're struggling with a mental illness, just know that you're not alone. There's a lot of other people like you. I believe the percentage of people who have mental illnesses and mental disorders and stuff is 1 in 5 people have it. So think about the 5 closest people in your life. Think about them for a second. Most likely one of them has some sort of mental illness or mental disorder. The best thing you can do is just to talk with them. And if they don't have it, okay, then they don't have it. But if they do have it and you reach out to them, it's going to mean a lot. And that's the awesome thing with Bell Let's Talk Day. It's to promote getting rid of the stigma behind mental illness. Some people are embarrassed by it. Some people have it as a secret to themselves. If anything, today is the best day. I wish it wasn't just today that mental illness and stuff like really got his spotlight shown like on it, but it's a start. Having a hard time filming this, as you can tell. And I actually wanted to do something on camera just cause to give you some more strength and so you guys understand what I have to like see every day. So I'm just gonna do that now. This is what I really look like. If it makes it uneasy to watch, you can click away. I have to wake up and look at myself in the mirror every single day and feel like crap. Now, I'm not asking for your pity or anything like that, but if I have the courage to do this right now and appear on camera for the first time ever and put it out for the world to see and just do this, I really hope it can sort of encourage you or give you a little push for you to talk about your mental disorder or your mental illness with anybody. And that's really the best I can do. I'm only one person, right? Anyways, I'm getting very emotional right now and I don't really want to continue making this video. This was hard. This was tough. I'm glad I did it. I'm very happy I did it. Just know, if you're on Twitter, use the hashtag BellLet'sTalk for every tweet or retweet something like that, tweet or retweets, all that stuff. Every single time it happens, Bell donates 5 cents to mental health initiatives to help people with mental illnesses. On top of that, you can go on their Facebook page and share their image that they have there. And if you're with Bell as your cell phone provider or a Bell customer, like in general, for every text message, for every cell phone call, every long distance cell phone call, they're going to donate 5 cents. Last year, they raised over $6 million, which is absolutely crazy. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys whenever I do. Bye.